dated like all types.
Yeah. So we never got to go around the table fully on this one. The original question was, are you really single? What does being single actually mean? So you said you're single, right?
I'm single.
Are you? When's the last time you went on a date?
Like a month ago or 2 months ago.
You were about to say I'm actually
I'm talking
what?
to someone.
You're talking. Well,
Singing,
okay.
But like talking.
How long have you been talking to this
he's
person?
He's the person that actually kind of got me into the military.
Wait, I thought you're not in the military, but he got you into the military.
Like he interested me
in joining. Is he a recruiter?
He's not a recruiter, but he is.
he's maybe trying to seduce all the women. And were you in the OC?
No, I'm actually in LA.
You're in LA, yeah. I there's probably just a recruiter that's just like a babe, just
he's
like trying to.
He's actually retired Ranger.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's pretty high ranking.
So he tried. Okay. In any case, so you're talking to him.
Yes.
For how long have you been?
Like 2 months, 3 months.
Talking.
Yes.
What does talking mean?
So
closer
we
to the
went
mic.
on a date, actually.
Scoot your chair in closer to the mic. Posture check.
Actually, we went on a date. It was the first day. We actually met on Hinge. We worked out together on our first date, and it went really well. After that, we just talked.
You worked out on your first date?
It was pretty cool.
That sounds like a terrible date. I'm just gonna say it.
No,
that sounds
awesome
terrible,
date, bro. That sounds fantastic.
It releases your dopamine, and you feel good after you work out.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Okay, so you've been talking for 2-3 months, but you're single?
Yeah.
Is he friend zoning you?
I don't.
Zoning, you mean?
Zoning? I would say friend zoning, yes, maybe.
Wait, hold on. Have you guys had sex?
Yes, just once.
Wait, just one time?
Just one time.
Did he friend zone you after that?
Wait, how's that?
I think he's just, the age gap is a little bit further.
How
old is he?
41. He's actually younger than my mom.
Yeah, I mean, 25, 41, no big deal.
But he's a corporate,
Wait, so question. You said you've been talking for 2-3 months, but you only hooked up one time?
Yes.
Was that earlier on in the relationship?
Earlier on, yeah.
But you're still talking.
We're talking, but like
Is it long distance?
It's a little bit long distance, yeah.
How long distance?
Like.
Medium distance relationship?
Medium, I don't know what medium is, but.
San Diego? Is he in?
Yeah, around there, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, around there, yeah.
He's in San Diego.
Like
around San Diego.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you guys don't hang out that frequently then?
We just, he just messages me once in a while, and then I
Okay, question. So you guys hooked up, the one time you hooked up, was it the workout date?
Yeah.
It was after the workout date?
Yeah.
Have you guys met in person since that date?
What was your question? Sorry.
Okay.
Have you met in person since that date?
You had your first date, but you've been talking for 2-3 months. Have you been on subsequent in-person meetups?
We're trying to, yeah.
So, hold on.
Wait, trying to? What does that mean?
Have you met up with him again since the first date?
No.
But you're trying to?
Yeah, we're trying to.
Is it because he's busy or because you're busy?
Both.
Okay.
Both.
Yeah.
That sounds like a one-night stand to me.
Yeah.
He's just stringing you along.
That does sound like a one-night stand.
RIP. RIPs.
Sounds like
Can we get some RIPs in the chat?
Dump him.
Sounds like he did it and he was like, all
Stop
right, done
wasting your
that,
time.
moving on.
Ranger. Ranger. Okay, so, but you're still, you guys, how often do you talk? Do you do phone calls? Text?
Text and call, but it's like rarely, maybe like every 2 weeks.
Do you send him pictures?
No.
Bro, this is a situationship. Okay.
Say that's what you're saying.
Do you think he's sleeping with other women?
I believe so. I mean, I feel like
Holly's like, yes.
Holly's just,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was. I mean, I don't know him, but
Are you okay? So
probably. Yeah.
in the 2 to 3 months that has elapsed, you said first date, you hooked up first date, haven't seen him since. Have you been talking to other dudes, seen other men?
Honestly, I'm trying to focus on myself. I feel like I'm at the age where maybe I could be curious about having kids and like finding someone. I want to attract people and focus on myself. I think that's really important. I think that's another reason for me.
But are you tied up with Ranger Man?
He had the ability to have me change my mind about the military because like he gave me hopes about it.
Well, I'm not interested about your pursuits in the military. I'm interested in your relationship dynamics with him.
He gave me some good advice coming from like a different type of person.
Relationship advice?
That and just overall, like really good topics to talk about. Especially the porn.
What did he tell you about that? What was his advice on that?
It's more like the most common sense type of thing. He would say the knowledge that he knows now, he would want to know when he was like maybe my age, for example. He was actually married and divorced as well. So
No, what did he say about the whole OnlyFans porn thing?
Actually, he doesn't know about that. Actually.
Oh, okay.
Now he does.
You said he's 40.
Bro, he's so
I mean,
checked
he
out.
thought
He
about
doesn't, he
41.
doesn't
Yeah,
give a
he's-
shit.
He's not watching this.
He's not watching
Yeah, I don't
this.
think he's watching it.
No.
He's way too focused on himself. So he's actually an actor as well.
So, why are you pursuing something with someone who lives 3 hours away, who hasn't been able to make time for you in 2 to 3 months since
I just
you
wanted
guys
to give,
on the
I just wanted to give it a shot. Just thought it would be cool.
give what a shot?
Just the experience.
What experience?
Like
Of him?
Him, or just the experience of someone like that's a bit older.
Mm.
You know.
Sure. But I mean,
There is still a takeaway from the situationship. It sounds like, while yes, ideally in a long-term relationship, this is not respectfully not the most ideal situation, but it sounds like he gave you a lot of good advice overall.
Yeah.
If a guy likes you, you'll
So
know, and if
that's
he
the silver
doesn't, you'll be
lining, I guess.
confused.
I'm just
Here's
trying
what-
to be
here's the
fair.
thing.
What Holly said.
Don't
For
keep
you-
pursuing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't suggest.
For you
Pursuing.
and all other ladies that may or may not be watching, despite the fact that Brian's audience is like 90+% males, if a guy is really into you, you're gonna know.
Yeah.
As long as
No
as long as he's
question.
not
Long distance or not.
as long as he's not a pussy. If he's really invested in you, you're gonna know. He's not to like make you feel bad or anything, but he's obviously not serious about
This
you.
is like a woman initiates sex, and a man actually decides if he wants to have a commitment. So he initiates a commitment, a woman initiates sex
Yes.
Yeah.
all day. So,
Sort of.
And we know.
sort of. That's an interesting. Sorry, did you want to?
No, that's
I got
my
some
point. I
more.
just want to clarify that for you. Don't hold out space in your heart for this guy. He's probably not coming back around, and if he does, it's because he wants a quick lay. And you shouldn't hold out space in your heart for a guy like that.
Yeah.
Roger that.
Especially long distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
That's
I
not
can
even long distance. Like if I
It can happen
if I was in
down
San
the
Diego
street.
and there was a girl like up in Santa Barbara that I really liked, I'd be seeing her.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
or
they
an
make
East
time.
Coast
I mean,
Absolutely.
100%.
Or East Coast.
state.
Oh.
Is
Hey,
that
yo.
relative to you?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
Doesn't matter.
it. Doesn't matter. Well, Norway even. Shit.
I
right?
mean,
Denmark.
Denmark. Excuse me. Okay,
if they want
so
to, they will.
but what are you looking for? Maybe you're fine with a one-time thing, but do you want a long-term relationship?
I think Jubilee's trying to figure out what she wants to do with her life.
I think my grandpa had a really big role in that part because he played every role in my life. Like, since I don't have a dad, he played my dad. He
Yeah,
even
he
actually
was your
played
father,
a boyfriend as well.
essentially.
Because I would take him out to the restaurants that were open during the pandemic.
Wait,
I would,
you're.
How long ago did he pass?
Wait. Can
was
you?
something
What
like
did?
She was saying he was his boyfriend, like in a
You're-
sense that they would go do stuff together.
Yeah, like a companion.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. I
No
was there for him,
incest.
he was there for him.
Yeah. Don't take it weird. I don't think
Compa-
you didn't
companion.
mean it weird, did you?
Oh, no. I meant like.
I'm just taking it very literal.
Yeah.
No, it's not-
Okay.
She was saying they would just go do
Yeah,
stuff
we
together.
got. By the way, guys, we will read some of the super chats here very soon. Okay, so you're looking for what?
I'm just probably figuring myself out right now.
You're figuring yourself. Before him, what was your last situation?
I did have an ex that lasted for 2.5 years. I did not really like that relationship. Very narcissistic. I was in the hospital because of him.
What?
What did he do?
Did he give you, like-
Did he beat you up?
It was, he got abusive actually. It was actually on Thanksgiving Day, I think 2018, I believe. 2018. I wanted him to come over after his family reunion, and then he did, and then I forgot what happened exactly, but he did get abusive. He kind of choked me, and I was very shocked about it.
What did he do? Like punch you or like?
He pushed me on my bed, and then he choked me after.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That is.
And it wasn't
That
consensual,
is
obviously.
a- Yikes. Well, moving on.
I just want to clarify
Um,
for the chat too. No, boys, I do not have a Danish girlfriend right now. That was an ex of mine from a long time ago. So, there's a lot of people that are currently invested in my
And
dating life.
East Coast girls are the best girls. I'm just
It's
saying.
true.
Yes.
East Coast, East Coast.
Okay, Shania, you're single.
I
You
am.
were dating a guy. What happened there?
It was kind of interesting. We saw each other a couple times. He lived in Redlands, so it was pretty far away. And we both had very busy schedules. And when we first started talking, he was like, hey, I'm really big on communication. And so that's the reason my last relationship ended. So I made it a point to be good at communication. And so after the last time we hung out, he started to get majorly different. We used to talk all day, every day. And then that next day, I got like 2 texts a day, which, isn't major or anything, but it was definitely a big difference. And so it continued throughout the week. So I was like, hey, are you okay? Like, I know you said communication's a huge thing, so I just want to check in. Like, are you good? He's like, I don't know, something's off, da-da-da. And so I said, okay, do you want to talk about it, or do you want me to back off? Like, is this too much for you, or what's going on? And he was just like, I don't know, and just kept moving it along. So then I think 2 more weeks went by. Same thing, 2 texts all day, every day. 2 texts all day total. And so finally I kind of just told him, I was like, hey, from my point of view, this isn't feeling good. Like, this hurts. This kind of sucks. It feels like you're losing interest. And so he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel bad in all this. I'm just figuring all this shit out. And so I asked him, I was like, hey, is there I didn't accuse him of anything. I just said, is there a possibility that you might have become interested in someone else and you're not 100% sure about her, so that's why you're kind of dragging me along as like the second choice? And he just said no, and I was like, okay. That carried on for maybe 2 more days, and then didn't hear from him.
Wow.
Wait, so I'm retarded. I spaced out during the first third
Chase,
of that.
TOS.
I know. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh. All right, whatever. Anyways, I missed the first third of that. You were saying that you and him were talking a lot, and then you met up, and then after you met up, he pulled away?
So no, we hung out a couple times.
How many times do you guys smash?
A couple.
He had his fill.
I learned my
You will
lesson.
get the best dating experience if you do not have sex with them. That's why I don't have sex
Wrong.
with guys.
Based.
No.
Based.
I disagree. Hold on.
Based.
I disagree.
I do not have sex with them, and I get so much stuff. Like, I
Get so much stuff.
Well, I get offered vacations. I get and I'm not sleeping around.
Are you saving yourself for marriage?
No, I'm not a virgin. I've
No,
had
I know, but
sex.
like moving forward.
I
Or no?
would love to wait until I get at least engaged.
So she gets more vacations.
I have a question. So these guys that you're
And
not
gifts.
banging, are you doing other stuff with them? Like, are they
No.
getting really?
I don't even kiss
I got-
them.
What about
Wow.
a blowy? Any
No.
blowies?
No.
You don't go right to a blowy without kissing them.
Wait, so you don't do anything with these guys, and they're like, let me buy you vacations, girl.
Well, they just
Who are
want
these
to.
guys?
They just want to they want to get to know me. So they're like, oh, let's go on a trip. And I'm like, can we just go to dinner first or something like that?
They
So-
start
Wait, they
with the
start-
trips.
yeah, what?
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't know you.
How are you meeting these guys?
Are you a sugar baby?
Seeking arrangement.
No,
Yes.
no.
How are you meeting these
I've
guys?
never done a
likes
dating
older
app
men.
in my entire life. I've never been on a dating app, but I do go to events.
What kind of
Like-
events?
You're an actress, right?
What kind of
Yeah,
events?
so it's entertainment parties. So
Okay.
most of the people that I interact with are people in the industry.
Okay, so are these guys in their mid to late 30s, 40s? How old are these guys?
30s.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm 29.
And
So
they're just like, yo, let me take you on a trip, baby.
yeah.
Right off
They're
the
like,
bat.
Let's go to Mexico. And I'm like, can we go to dinner first? But yeah, but
That's
I
crazy.
feel like when you sleep with guys early
Oh
on,
my God.
Let's go.
Oh, I think if you guys curse in the TTSs, it mutes it.
Screw that guy for stringing you along, Shania. You deserve to be someone's first and only choice, not a just in case. What do you think about that, Shania?
That'd be nice.
By the way, her dad is Robin Crosby. Okay, so you were saying?
oh, I was
You're a
just
sugar baby?
no.
How old are the men who are offering you these
Well,
trips?
actually, one of the guys was younger than me. He's 27.
and you're
something like-
20.
I'm 29.
29,
I'm
okay.
29.